1. Arsenal close in on €70 million deal for Sporting's Viktor Gyökeres. 2. Arsenal summer transfer update. Gyokeres deal close, Madueke and ease talks ongoing. 3. Gyokeres to Arsenal, tactical breakdown of the perfect striker for Arteta. 4. Arsenal close in on Gyokeres deal, what's next? 5. Arsenal signs Viktor Gyökeres, £69 million deal, £200,000 per week salary confirmed. 1. Arsenal close in on €70 million deal for Sporting's Viktor Gyökeres. The transfer saga between Arsenal and Sporting CP over Viktor Gyökeres has reached a boiling point, with both clubs locked in a high-stakes negotiation that could redefine the striker's future. But here's where it gets controversial. Sporting is demanding a guaranteed €70 million, £60.2 million, plus €10 million in add-ons, after already rejecting Arsenal's initial offer of €65 million plus €15 million in extras. This standoff has dragged on for weeks, leaving Gyokeres visibly frustrated and eager to resolve his future. Now, after weeks of tension, the clubs are finally engaging in constructive talks, inching closer to a resolution that could end this drawn-out drama. For Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta, securing a new number 9 is the top priority this summer, and Gyokeres has been a standout name on his shortlist, alongside RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko. While progress on Sesko has been slow, the path to Gyokeres has been more straightforward, albeit expensive. Sporting has made it clear they're willing to sell for €80 million, a discount from his €100 million buyout clause, and they're standing firm on that valuation. And this is the part most people miss. Gyokeres himself has already agreed personal terms with Arsenal, leaving the club's agreement as the final hurdle. Arteta is keen to finalize the deal swiftly, ideally before Arsenal's Asia tour kicks off in just over a week, where they'll face Milan, Newcastle, and Tottenham. Gyokeres is scheduled to return to Sporting's pre-season training on Friday, but reports from Portugal suggest he's unwilling to show up, underscoring his determination to force the move to Arsenal. This high-stakes game of chicken raises a thought-provoking question. Is Sporting's €80 million asking price fair for a player who's scored 97 goals in 102 appearances and helped secure back-to-back league titles and a Portuguese Cup? Gyokeres' impact at Sporting since his £20.5 million move from Coventry in 2023 has been nothing short of sensational. At 27, he's in his prime and has proven himself as a clinical finisher. Sporting, meanwhile, is aiming to rival their record sale, the €55 million plus €25 million in add-ons deal that sent Bruno Fernandes to Manchester United in 2020. With 3 years left on Gyokeres' contract, they're in a strong position to negotiate, but Arsenal's urgency could tip the scales. Arsenal's summer spending spree doesn't stop at Gyokeres. They've already secured goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga for £5 million from Chelsea and midfielder Martín Zubimendi for £56 million from Real Sociedad. They're also close to signing Brentford midfielder Christian Nørgaard for up to £15 million and are considering a move for Chelsea winger Noni Madueke. But here's the real question. With Gyokeres potentially joining the ranks, is Arsenal assembling a squad capable of challenging for major trophies next season? Or is this just another expensive gamble in the transfer market? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. This debate is far from over. 2. Arsenal summer transfer update. Gyokeres deal close, Madueke and ease talks ongoing. Transfer bombshell. Arsenal's mega spending spree set to reshape Premier League dynamics. Hold on to your seats, football fans. Arsenal is on the brink of a transformative summer transfer window that could dramatically alter their championship prospects. The North London Giants are closing in on not just one, but potentially multiple game-changing signings that have the football world buzzing with anticipation. At the epicenter of this transfer saga is Viktor Gyökeres, the sensational Sporting Lisbon forward who has become Mikel Arteta's primary target. And here's where it gets exciting. Sources confirm that personal terms have been virtually sealed for a staggering 5-year contract. But the real drama lies in the negotiations between the clubs. Arsenal's strategic mastermind, sporting director Andrea Berta, has been working overtime. In a bold move, he personally jetted to Lisbon for high-stakes talks with Sporting's president Frederico Nuno Ferro Varandas and their new sporting director Bernardo Palmeiro. The potential transfer fee? A jaw-dropping €65 million, $76.6 million, that reflects Gyokeres' extraordinary talent. Let's talk numbers that will make your jaw drop. Gyokeres scored a mind-blowing 54 goals in just 52 appearances last season. No wonder Arteta prefers him over other striking options like Benjamin Sesko. This isn't just a transfer, it's a statement of intent. But wait, there's more. Arsenal isn't stopping at Gyokeres. The club is simultaneously pursuing two exciting wide players that could completely revolutionize their attacking lineup. First up, Noni Madueke from Chelsea. Super agent Ali Barad is orchestrating negotiations, with a potential €50 million transfer and a 5-year contract already looking promising. And just when you thought the drama couldn't intensify, enter Eberechi from Crystal Palace. With Palace demanding €65 million for their star player, Arsenal is walking a financial tightrope. The burning question, can they realistically secure both Madueke and Ease? Arteta's vision is crystal clear. Even though Madueke naturally plays as a right winger, the Arsenal manager believes he can transform him into a lethal left-wing weapon. It's this kind of tactical imagination that sets top managers apart. Of course, financial gymnastics will be required. Arsenal might need to offload players like Alexander Zinchenko, Jakub Kiwior, Reiss Nelson, and Leandro Trossard to make these dream signings a reality. The transfer window isn't just about incoming players. The club has already confirmed exciting additions like Christian Nørgaard from Brentford, Martín Zubimendi from Real Sociedad, and goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga from Chelsea. They've also secured contract extensions for defenders Gabriel and Miles Lewis-Skelly. So, football fans, what do you think? Is Arsenal building a potential championship-winning squad, or are they overreaching? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let the debate begin. 3. Gyokeres to Arsenal, tactical breakdown of the perfect striker for Arteta? Viktor Gyökeres is a powerhouse striker boasting an astonishing goal-scoring record. But the big question remains, is he truly the solution Arsenal's been desperately searching for? At long last, Arsenal appears to be zeroing in on their much-needed number 9. According to reports by The Athletic this past Sunday, Mikel Arteta's squad is deep into negotiations with Sporting CP to secure the signing of Viktor Gyökeres. The talks over the transfer fee are still ongoing but are moving steadily toward a conclusion, with personal terms for a proposed 5-year contract already agreed upon. Describing Gyökeres' time at Sporting as merely successful doesn't do justice to his undeniable impact. Over 2 whirlwind seasons, the 27-year-old has dazzled fans and defenders alike with relentless runs down the channels and emphatic finishing, amassing an incredible 97 goals in just over 8,400 minutes, which is roughly equivalent to 93 full matches. Beyond the trophy cabinet boasting 2 league titles and 2 Silver Ball awards as the league's top scorer, the Swedish international is eager for a fresh challenge. Arsenal has emerged as the frontrunner to sign him, especially given their well-documented struggle to find a reliable goal scorer at the center-forward position while chasing that elusive Premier League title. His stats are sensational, an intimidating physical presence combined with a near-flawless ability to strike the ball that's thrilling to watch. But here's where it gets controversial. How will his all-or-nothing playing style hold up in the intense, tactical environment of the Premier League? More importantly, can he become the kind of striker Arsenal truly needs? The Athletic delves into his Sporting tenure for clues. Gyokeres' clinical finishing is apparent, yet much of his success in Portugal is rooted in his ceaseless work off the ball. His approach to the striker role is uncompromisingly physical and intense, relying on bursts of power and relentless movement that overwhelm most defenders. Cutting-edge tracking data from Skill Corner helps quantify his off-ball movement compared to other strikers across Europe's top 7 leagues. The data reveals that Gyokeres predominantly pushes forward aggressively, rarely dropping deep to link play. Instead, he opts for a direct, devastating style, always looking to tear through defenses when his teammates have possession. Surprisingly, despite being a prolific central striker, Gyokeres often targets wide areas. He thrives in open space, confidently driving runs down the flanks and creating scoring opportunities single-handedly. But it's not just his desire to attack space that sets him apart, it's the sheer pace and boldness of his runs that make him a nightmare for defenders. Skill Corner's data shows that last season, Gyokeres executed 85 sprints behind the opposing defensive line at speeds averaging 25 km per hour or more. To put that in perspective, this is more than twice the number of such sprints by any other striker in the league. Porto's Samu Agahoa came second with 41, and 24 more than the Premier League sprint leader, Chelsea's Nicholas Jackson. One vivid example against Boa Vista showcases his tireless activity along the front line, where he often initiates aggressive forward runs even when teammates hesitate. After a quick turnover, Sporting switches the play left, and Gyokeres immediately bursts forward at full speed, positioning himself for a pass down the line. Even if defenders keep pace, his extreme lateral movement forces them into difficult choices. No centre-back wants to track a striker across the pitch and risk losing their defensive shape. In these fleeting moments of indecision, Gyokeres strikes, stealing that extra yard needed to break free as defenders scramble to react. Receiving the ball in his preferred attacking position, he faces a lone defender on the left flank. With his marker closing the outside, Gyokeres cleverly cuts inside onto his right foot. Though his touch is slightly heavy, his body contorts expertly to get over the ball, firing a precise shot into the bottom right corner. This blend of brute strength and springy agility is a key to his success. His robust physique allows him to battle defenders to prime scoring positions, while his flexibility lets him twist and turn to consistently strike the ball cleanly from various angles inside the box. Gyokeres also frequently drifts left during attacking plays, a trait that could be valuable for Arsenal. Last season, only 32.9% of Arsenal's attacking touches came from the left third of the pitch, the lowest in the Premier League. Compared to their right side, featuring stars like Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, and Ben White, the team struggled to progress effectively down the left. While Gyokeres might not be the architect of intricate passing triangles, his dynamic work rate and forward thrust could inject much-needed energy and presence on Arsenal's left flank, helping Arteta's side shake things up when needed. Take, for instance, his solo channel running masterclass against Austria's Sturm Graz in the Champions League. After a sharp, high-intensity diagonal run, he moves into an open position to receive the ball from Zeno Debest. Gyokeres then expertly dribbles inside, evades 3 defenders, dances around the goalkeeper, and scores a solo goal from nothing, with no teammates nearby. His devastating pace and anticipation also shine during transitions. Against RB Leipzig, following a midfield interception by Morten Julmand, Gyokeres swiftly positions himself for a through ball from Daniel Berganca. Although defender Willy Orban forces him left, he coolly finishes on his weaker foot at the near post just 7 seconds after regaining possession. True, space might be tighter in the Premier League, where teams often defend deep and compact. However, Gyokeres' ability to exploit quick turnovers and chase down long balls offers Arsenal a potent weapon to maximize fast breaks, something their current squad lacks. It's important to note that last season, only Bournemouth, Newcastle, and Liverpool won the ball higher up the pitch more frequently than Arsenal. Yet, Arsenal only converted 6.7% of those recoveries into shots within 10 seconds, the third lowest rate in the league. Gyokeres' presence could help change that dynamic by accelerating transitions and creating more immediate goal threats. His relentless fighting spirit also disrupts defenders, dragging them out of position and pushing his team forward by sheer force of will. For example, in a game against AVS, he traps a clearance under his boot, holds off his marker, and lays off a neat pass for Francisco Trincao to advance. Having dragged a centre-back into midfield, Gyokeres then darts into space behind the defense, collects a return pass, and skillfully side-foots the ball into the corner. Against Benfica, Gyokeres showcases his flair for creating chances from throw-ins. He moves out wide, shields the defender, surges into the box, and delivers a precise cross, a routine that Arsenal set-piece coach Nicolas Jover would surely relish. 4. Arsenal close in on Gyokeres' deal. What's next? The transfer saga takes an exciting turn as Arsenal's pursuit of a new striker intensifies. Andrea Berta, the club's sporting director, has taken a significant step by flying to Portugal for in-person negotiations with Sporting. This move signals a potential breakthrough in their quest to secure the services of Swedish striker Viktor Gyökeres. But why is this such a big deal? Well, it's not just about the player, it's the timing and the circumstances. Arsenal's search for a centre-forward has been a hot topic, and with the transfer window ticking, the pressure is on. Berta's trip to Lisbon suggests a sense of urgency, indicating that Arsenal are keen to wrap up this deal swiftly. And the reported value of the deal, around £70 million, is no small matter, especially for a player who has been on the Gunners' radar for some time. But here's where it gets intriguing. Sources suggest that personal terms with Gyökeres, who is 27, are expected to be a mere formality. This implies a strong mutual interest and a possible eagerness from the player to join the North London club. As if that wasn't enough, Arsenal are also progressing on other fronts. They are set to welcome Brentford's captain, Christian Nørgaard, to the Emirates in a deal worth up to £15 million. And the Gunners are considering a move for Chelsea's Noni Madueke, having already agreed on personal terms with the England international. So, with multiple deals in the works, Arsenal fans have plenty to anticipate. But will these signings be the missing pieces in the puzzle? And what does this mean for the future of other forwards at the club? The transfer window is a time of excitement and speculation, and these developments are sure to spark debates among fans and pundits alike. What are your thoughts on Arsenal's transfer strategy? Is this the right direction for the club's future? 5. Arsenal signs Viktor Gyökeres, £69 million deal, £200,000 per week salary confirmed. Hold on to your seats, football fans, because one of Europe's most lethal strikers might be packing his bags for North London. Arsenal are on the brink of signing Viktor Gyökeres, the Sporting CP goal machine, and reports suggest he's already preparing for a move. But here's where it gets controversial. Is Gyökeres worth the rumored £69 million price tag? And this is the part most people miss. His potential £200,000 a week wages could make him one of the Premier League's highest earners. According to CNN Portugal, Gyökeres is checking in his luggage ahead of a potential transfer to Arsenal, with the club reportedly finalizing a deal after recent talks in Lisbon. The Swedish international, who previously shone in England with Coventry City, has since become a goal-scoring phenomenon in Portugal. His stats speak for themselves: 39 goals in 33 appearances, 1.9 key passes per game, and a match rating of 8.08, all ranking him at the top of Sporting squad. But let's break it down for beginners. Gyökeres isn't just a poacher, he's a complete forward. His ability to dribble, create chances, and consistently find the back of the net has made him a top target for several clubs this summer. For Arsenal, this could be the missing piece in Mikel Arteta's puzzle. Last season, the Gunners struggled with a lack of consistency up front, with Kai Havertz, Gabriel Jesus, and Mikel Merino all failing to deliver the goals needed to challenge for the Premier League title. Here's the bold question: could Gyökeres be the game-changer Arsenal need to finally lift the trophy? Or is this move a risky gamble on a player who's yet to prove himself at the highest level? Let's not forget, Arsenal are also reportedly closing in on Chelsea winger Noni Madueke, with a 5-year deal agreed. If both signings go through, Arteta's squad will look significantly stronger ahead of the 2025-2026 season. But here's the kicker: with a potential fee of £69 million and wages of £200,000 a week, the pressure will be on Gyökeres to deliver from day one. Is he ready for the Premier League's intensity? And more importantly, can he justify the massive investment? These are the questions Arsenal fans, and critics, will be asking. What do you think? Is Gyökeres worth the hype, or is Arsenal overpaying for a player who's yet to prove himself at the elite level? Let us know in the comments below. This is one transfer saga you won't want to miss.